Hey YouTubers, today we have a Frigidaire washing machine that won't spin. So we are going to change the door lock. So I'm going to use a flat blade screwdriver to pry off this spring clamp. And I'm going to just pull it toward me a little bit and it should come right off. And I want to move this black rubber door boot a little bit to the left so I can reach in behind it and I can take off some wires that are holding on. Also taking out these two Phillips head screws that are holding it in position. Now I'll push on it a little bit from the front and get it out to my left. And I've got three modular connectors. One here at the bottom is blue, light blue. I'm going to pull that one off, kind of wiggle and pull to your right. And then there is a white, or actually light gray modular connector in the middle. Same thing, you want to kind of grab it and pull it back away. And there's a black one at the top, same thing. So you pull them off. We're going to be replacing this wax motor. We have a link in the description. There's also going to be a link for the whole door lock if you want to just make it even easier to replace. But this is the part that wears out. It heats up and pushes a little piston forward, which helps the door lock. So it's pretty easy to switch this out. I'm using a flathead screwdriver to pry apart the gray case. Hey guys, can you take just a second to click on the subscription link below? It really helps our channel, and also the bell notification, so every time we make a new video we can send it right to you. We make a new video about once every week. Really appreciate that, and if you give us a thumbs up, it'd be great. Thank you. And just take your time here. You want to make sure that part you're prying off stays on the top. So we're going to pry it up and off. There we go. I'll take my thumb and I'm going to press down on it. Let me show you guys the part number here for the wax motor. I'm going to press my thumb down here, my left thumb, and I'll wiggle up with my right to get the wax motor, the old one, out of there. It's just kind of worn out. Wiggle it out, grab the new one, and I'm going to wiggle it in. I realized when I did this I had this upside down, so those brass terminals that we see pointing up toward the sky, those should actually be pointing down. So before I put it back together I realized that. I said, wait, that doesn't look right. So you just got to flip it around. So again, I'll put my thumb on there to hold the pieces in position. I'll flip it around so the terminals are pointing down. I'll push it all the way in as far as it'll go, kind of wiggle it in. There we go. Get that all lined up. And I'll put the case back on and I'll just push in really hard so that all the clips lock into position. So now it has a new wax motor, and it's going to be able to move the piston far enough to cause the door to lock, and that's going to allow the cycle to start. So now I'm reaching in, I'm grabbing those wire connectors, and I'm going to hook this new lock back up. And I got three connectors I got to hook up. The first one I'll hook up is a black one that goes on the top. We can see a little picture here off to the right. It helps us to see how that goes in. That black connector will go into the top and you have to just wiggle it in. You're kind of doing this by feel. I do look through this little window here where my fingers are so I can kind of see what I'm doing. So I'll get that black one pushed all the way in as far as it'll go. And then I'm going to push in the light gray one. That's the one in the middle. Same thing, I'll push it in. I'll make sure it can't go in any further. It's fully locked in. And then lastly, I'll put in the light blue one. The light blue one goes onto that new wax motor thing that we just switched out. And again, I just want to make sure that I've got them on as far as they can go. And that's it. No, it'll only take a couple of minutes to switch out these door locks. They typically last about 6 or 7 years, and then the wax degrades. It no longer moves the piston far enough, and the controller will not let the washer go to spin. There's that light blue one at the bottom. Just got that one on. So by switching the either the door lock itself or the wax motor, you'll get it going. I'm adding those 2 Phillips head screws back in. I'm gonna clean the spring clamp because it's kind of crusty. After I clean it, I'm gonna use some liquid detergent to coat it, and then I'm gonna put it on at the top, and then I'll push down my right and left to get the spring to stretch over the bottom. Now I'll close the door. I'm gonna set it for spin. And now when I pull back on it, I see the door lock button kick on, and it's slowly getting up to speed. So I know it's working. This is the old wax motor. It's slowly getting back up to speed. And the controller knows that the door is locked, so it knows it's safe to get up to the high speed spin. So now we can see it's picking up speed, and now it's shifted into its highest speed, so we know that that door lock switch did fix the problem. You can see the door light lock is on, and we're back in business.
Thanks so much for watching our video. Please leave any comments or questions in the comment section below. We really appreciate that. We have a really nice video coming up for you right here that I think you'll enjoy. Very similar, dealing with appliance repair. So thanks again for watching our video.